y'all. Jeez Louise. Here we go. That looks maybe better, right? Yeah. Okay, so get that on there. Ow. I decided to flat iron my hair. Here we go. This is what I've gotten done so far. I'm gonna finish this up with you guys on live and just kind of show you how I do what I do when I does it. I still have like this whole other half of my head, but I've started. That's what matters the most, is that I've started. All right, so move that over to the side. So this is one piece here. I probably would go, honestly, maybe even a little bit thinner than that, but this isn't bad at all when it comes to flat ironing your hair. Let's get the root. Drop my comb. And now, boom. Flat ironed. That's how I flat iron my hair. That's literally what I do. I did not, earlier I put some oil on my hair, just a lot earlier, like hours ago earlier. I just put it on my hair in general. I did not put a lot at all because I don't like to put a lot of my products on my hair when I'm straightening it. Like one product is what I like to use. And I've already used it on my hair, and it's gonna do everything that 5 products would do all in one. So that's what I used. Where is this? Right here. It's a 10. Oh yeah. Good stuff. This is the only thing I put into my hair, and you don't need a lot, and it lasts a very long time. Okay. Sorry, I'm trying to bring y'all a little closer. All right, so here's my flat iron hair I've done so far. That's it. Okay, it's all done so far. So I will just be continuing on with this hair. Oh, really? Sorry. It's a lot going on here. All right, so I have my next little piece here. One thing I will always do when I flat iron my hair is use that like a small comb to chase after, to make sure my ends are straight as I go down like this here. And just going all the way down with the hair. Easiest thing you can possibly do to make sure your hair is straight all the way through. There we go. So that's my flat iron. That's how I do it. I'll keep going. Trying to look at y'all and the mirror at the same time. It's not the super easiest thing, but do you see how silky it is, how it's moving, it's flowing? That's why I don't like using a lot of different hair products. Now, one thing you can do is when you do flat iron your hair and you have your comb, your small comb, rat tail comb, whatever you call it, when you chase it down like that, look at the comb up close where it was up against the, you can't really, okay, there's a little bit of a glare. So I don't know if you can see, but there's like a little bit of like wetness. Like it's oil obviously, but if you have a lot of that glare, that wetness or condensation on your comb when you flat iron your hair with that method, then you probably have a lot of water products in your hair. So you may be wondering like, oh, my hair got frizzy so fast, or it's this, it's that. Yeah, it's got moisture in it because you're putting too many products in it to begin with. Anyways, they keep busting in here. Why y'all busting in my car? Why y'all busting on my stream, bro? I'm trying to stream. I'm trying to stream with y'all, and she keep busting in up in here, man. All right, so I'll show you one more time what I'm talking about. So I'm just gonna get my little whoop-de-whoop, get my comb, push it right up against, and come on, follow down. Straight, as you can see, straight. And then on here, you see that? That is the products that are in my hair. Mine is like oily, so and that's the only thing I put is just a little bit of oil in my hair. And then look at that shine. All because of you, boo. That's the one. That's the one. So I'm going to try to knock out the back of my hair. That's probably the part I hate doing the most. And of course, it's because I can't see what's going on. But it's still got to get done. I am not a licensed professional. So if you're looking for that, you will not get that here because that's not me. Okay, no one left a comment. Well, thank you for the like. That's enough of a comment for me. I'm doing something good, I guess, right? Look, a thumbs up is better than no thumbs at all or a thumbs down. But don't do a thumbs down. Be nice. Be nice. I wonder if you all can see what I'm doing if I turn it around. Can you? Yeah, you can. I only did that without the comb because it's too complicated to do it with the comb. So I'll come back and do my ends one last time and kind of have that comb through there. Whoa, that piece is way too fat. Need a thin piece. There's some hair there. Now, please keep in mind that I am not like an expert at all in hair, natural hair, but I've just been doing it for so long and it takes a while. Let me tell you, it can even take up to a year, if not longer, for you to find the best products for your hair because everybody's hair is different. Neither one of my kids match the same type of hair as me. They both have different types of hair. We all have 3 way different types of hair. My son's hair is a lot more curly, big curls. Not big curls, but his hair is a lot more curly, more fine. And then my daughter's hair is like the complete opposite. Her hair is super thick. It is hard to manage sometimes. And then mine is kind of like right in the middle, honestly. That's where I lie with my hair. I'm kind of right in the middle. All right. I wasn't supposed to be going live with y'all until I had this half already done. But because I know some of y'all got to get in that bed, I just figured I'll go ahead and go live now. And then I can get it out of the way. And I can go have game and movie night with my kids and my family. Because that's what I have planned on for tonight. We'll hopefully be going to San Antonio this weekend for spring break. So we shall see what's going to happen. I don't think we booked anything yet, but that's like our plan is just to take them to San Antonio and go to Fiesta, Texas. The park. What is it called? It's an amusement park, Lord Jesus. Help me, Lord. Look at that shine. Ooh, look at that shine on them. All right, so if you're looking at my ends like, girl, your ends look bad, it's because I need my ends to be trimmed. Plain and simple. It's time for me to trim them again. I've been pretty much trying to get my hair to just grow as much as I can. And so It's just time for a trim, and that is super important. That was probably the one thing I didn't do as a natural hair. Like when I first started out and went natural, and you know how you have to grow out all your permed hair or whatever, and people were chopping their hair like crazy. I had first moved to Houston like years ago, and so many people were talking about, oh, go natural, big chop, are you natural? And when I saw what the big chop was, I'm like, I'm not doing that shit. I'm not cutting all my hair off. I got a fiance, you know, I was still younger, and I didn't want to mess that up. So I was like, well, I'm just gonna do what they call transitioning. And that was definitely a much better alternative when I decided to go natural, is just to transition. But I will say it's harder to manage natural hair that is multiple curl types. And then managing all the curl types plus the dead hair or the permed hair that needs to go, or the heat damaged hair that has to eventually be gone. Like, that's a lot. And then you have to use a lot more tools and stuff to make certain hairstyles look right. Like if you had a twist out and like your ends, for example, you're growing out your ends because your ends are where like your permed or heat damaged hair is. So what I was doing for my hair in the beginning was I was putting these little curl formers on the end of my curls so that my ends could be curly just like the rest of my hair. And I had to do that for a long time. And then finally I just was like, boop, I just cut off the bad hair. I'm like, forget it, I'm not gonna fight with this no more. And then finally my hair was able to really shine. So if you do want to go natural or you're thinking about it, it's a great idea. But just know that you're not conditioned to one way of doing your hair as a natural person. Because when I first got started, I thought I had to wear an afro. Like, I don't know why, y'all. I really thought I had to wear an afro, but you don't. It's not even about wearing an afro, honestly, unless that's what you want. It's just about not putting those horrible chemicals and stuff into your hair, because it affects you as well. It affects your health. And so for me, I was just like, you know what? I'm not gonna fight three types of hairs, three types of hair. I'm just gonna deal with one. But once I was able to grow it out enough, like when I was transitioning, I wore hella sew-ins. I wore, or I would get my hair like braided, or I would also take, like, if I wanted my hair to look fuller or something, I would put like tracks in it or whatever, just for the style. Like if I wanted like a cute little bob or something like that, I would do a couple tracks in my hair, a few tracks in my hair. But I was like, okay, something's gonna have to give, because I was really tired of dealing with like multiple hair types, trying to braid and twist. Then I'm trying to find the products that work the best. Then the products are expensive. Like, why couldn't hair grease just be the right thing? Like, why couldn't hair grease get it right? You know, what's the hair grease formula? You know, can I use that? But apparently that's not good for your like pores and stuff in your hair and all that crazy mess. Y'all know what it is. It's just not good for your hair. It does not help it grow. Put it like that. From what I was told. Look at that shine. Yes. Yes. Shine. Okay. I'm almost done with this one half. As you can see, it's growing back now. It's making a comeback. But man, y'all, I came from such a long way. I was like the OG with my hair. I had my hair down to like a science. Like I had my hair down packed right. Like everything was good. And then somebody decided to just fry it, dye it, and lay it to the side. Boy, was I unhappy about that. Definitely not happy at all when that happened. But you live and you learn. You live and you learn. I found somebody here in Houston who who specializes in coloring hair, and she's the one that got me out of the bad situation I was in with my hair at its current state. It was just like no good. Like no good. She was like, oh man, we're gonna do a streaming. I mean, not stream. She did a steam treatment on my hair, and she did some other stuff to it, and like rehab my head for like maybe like 6 months or so. I was only letting her do my hair, and it was a blessing to have her touch my hair, because boy, she didn't have to, but man, she costs a lot of money. But when you have people that cost a lot of money, if they're not blocking the labels off like some people do, yes, they really do that. If they're not covering up the bottles and labels that they're using, ask questions and look at what they're doing and ask them, like, what are you doing? What is that you put on my hair? Do you put that on when it's wet? Do you put that on when it's dry? Like, what's best? You have to ask those questions about your hair. Sometimes I think that beauticians may feel like, oh, well, they're not going to come back if I tell them what I'm using and what to do. I won't have a customer no more. Well, you may be partially right when it comes to me, but at the same time, if I trust that you're going to do my hair right and I have a lazy moment, like, I'm going to call you and say, hey, I need you to do my hair. Anywho. All right, so now I'm fixing to do the other side. This is one side here that I just did. Boom. Not really. I'm not going all the way down like that. That's crazy. But anyways, now I'm going to start on the other side. Oh my God, it is hot up in here. It's hot up in here, y'all. It really is hot. Every time I got this baby bliss, whatever in the world this thing is called. Every time I hike this thing on, turn it on, the heat starts to just kick all the way in. So, whoa, that was a big piece there. That was too big. Now I'm just going to be pulling pieces and flat ironing them as I talk to you. Y'all not chatting with me. What's up? Y'all scared to talk? Y'all see I'm not scared. I talk too much. You know what humbles you from talking too much? When you go to court, you learn how to zip your mouth. That's for sure. They don't want to hear nothing you got to say. You go to court, they will definitely teach you how to shut your mouth. That's the place. But anyways, that's my other life. All right. If this little piece here will quit jumping into my piece I'm trying to comb. Oh, really comb? All right. That was a dub. Oh, that was horrible there. The hell was I doing just now? All right. So this will be the maybe second or third time in a long time, or not in a long time, but my second or third time flat ironing my hair and seeing how much it needs a trim. My hair needs a trim bad. And you know, when you do finally trim your hair, every style looks super new and fresh. Like, it just looks great. It's like your hair is like, finally, you know, your hair appreciates you. It really does. I'm gonna go over it again with the comb. Make sure my ends are nice and straight when I put heat on them. I don't like putting heat on the ends of my hair if it's not been completely combed through. So, this is what I got going on so far. I hate doing the back of my hair, y'all. Like like this is I'm dreading doing this, but I'm doing it for y'all. I'm doing it because I love y'all. That's it. Nobody else can have this treatment. This is too big of a piece. This piece is too thick. Break it down. When you have bigger pieces that you're flat ironing and you're wondering why your flat irons aren't turning out right, that's why. It's because the pieces that you take out to actually straighten, it's way too much hair in that piece. You need to be doing like, I wouldn't even say medium. Like to me, some of the pieces I've been doing are medium, but I'm more like rushing here. But a pretty much medium to small, or small to small medium sized pieces of hair are good. Like this, as you can see, it's not really thick at all like that. This is probably the most I need to be putting in each piece. This is probably like the biggest section of hair you should be straightening at the most. If anything, it should be thinner than that, or at least cut in half. All right. Where's my other little lost piece? Is this it? Yeah. Thank you for my thumbs up. Whomever did that, I appreciate you. I'm trying, man. I'm trying to do better. Look at my ends. Look at how silky and shiny that is. Like, y'all, I know my ends look bad. Don't do it. I need to trim. But look at my hair, though, in general. Like, for even it to be as damaged as it is on the ends, like, it still looks really good. And it's flowing really good. Oh, thank you for the 3rd like. Appreciate that. I don't ask for much. I don't think I do. But anyways, let me finish going around the back of my head. Oh, I hate this part, y'all. Like, y'all just don't know. I hate this part with a passion. Hate doing the back. Especially when I'm trying to live stream it. It doesn't really help that I dislike this part of it. But it's got to get done. That's why I do the back first. I always do the back first because I hate it. And then when I get to the front, it feels like I just move really, really fast. So I just get rid of the part I don't like first. That's me. I'm like, let's get this out the way. Let's get this done. I'm not trying to be here all day with this hair. Here we go. All right. Thank you for my 4th like. Y'all are nice. Y'all being nice. That's what's up. This is a nice space here. A nice safe space here. Look, I just couldn't wait. I had to do some in the front, y'all. I'm sorry. I can't stand doing the back. I guess I shouldn't curl it, but yeah. I should be playing some music, but I don't know, like, YouTube done changed their rules up. They done got funny acting with the music stuff. I'm like, golly. Y'all talking about how much music y'all gonna let us use, but man, the choices. You know, I'm just gonna make this one big piece because it's just this little piece. Anyway, it's not a lot of hair. I'll compromise. There you go. One thing I can say that I've learned the most about natural hair is that I have patience. Like, I have a lot of patience. And there are so many people who don't have patience or time to do their hair. And I just made it my business to be patient with my hair, which was hard to do at first because you see the results and you see everybody swinging their hair and doing their thing, and you're like, man, I need to get my hair bra strap length in 6 months. But, you know, in all reality, it takes time, and you do have to take some cutbacks in natural hair in order to move forward. Like trims. Like, I'm gonna have to trim all this off eventually. Like, it's all gonna have to go. I'm okay with that. I know that. But I'm holding on to it for now because I can. Period. But, you know, it's just stuff like that you have to really keep in mind when you start deciding to go natural, is that you have to be patient with yourself. That was something that was really hard for me to take on because I definitely thought I could have my results just as quick as everybody else. And my hair was like, girl, bye. No. You driven. You got another year, 2 years. So. What? You say the wind was blowing? Huh? Yeah, sorry y'all. I am a goofball. So if you can't stand that, then you may want to pick somebody else. Because I'm going to be goofy. Period. I'm going to be me. But anyways, is anybody in here watching? Are any of y'all notaries, perhaps? Are any of y'all notaries? If you are a notary, please comment and say if you are. I would love to know that. I noticed early on, actually, when I first became a notary and was on social media, I noticed that a lot of notaries are natural. Like, a lot of our queens got natural hair. So I was like, this is a common thing. Like, it's not just in one space or another. Like, people are natural everywhere. Some of these gray hairs are long. How long y'all been hanging out? Like, how much? They didn't tell me what they was doing. They didn't tell me they was having a party up there. I mean, it's like them little suckers was waiting and just growing without telling me all this time. All this time. Betrayed me. Okay. Still pushing. Got a little bit more left. We're gonna keep on pushing like Bun B. Now, one thing I will do when I get done is I'll put oil on my hair after the fact. Right now, I've only put like maybe a couple drops and just did like that on each side of my hair. But yeah, that's how it looks so far. And that's without a fresh trim. I need a trim bad. I know I need a trim. All right, so let's keep it moving. I might as well just finish this side over here. I've been over here for a while. I'm trying to avoid doing the back. I'm doing a good job of that. really good job at avoiding the back. But I will say this, I'm almost done, coming to the end. Okay. I hate when they get all mixed up. Move. Okay, there we go. I'm back on track now. Back on track. Yeah, when I get done, I'll put some oil on my hair, and I really don't need much at all, because like I said, I've already put oil on it. And then I put my It's a 10 leave-in in. This is what gets my hair like this, with the body yaddy yaddy and the shine and all that, and heat protectant. And Houston is a very non-friendly place when it comes to natural hair. So we definitely have to stay on guard out here and like keep natural hair products that help with the frizz. Because it's not fun to flat iron your whole head and then when you walk outside, like, I don't like that at all. Makes me upset. Because I've wasted my time now. Trying to be cute. I'm wasting my time. Maybe I can just throw it over now instead of having to put it in a ponytail every time. Maybe. If you're watching and you're a notary, say what's up. Or if you're not a notary, say what's up. Let me see. Somebody said something. Uh-oh. Thank you, Beanie Bean. I appreciate that. Is your hair natural, Beanie Bean? It looks like you got some locks or something. What's going on? What's your hair doing? That's what it looked like. Let me see. Did you have some locks in your hair? Where did it go? Oh, I can't tell. It looks like you might have some hair on your head. What you got over there? What you got going on, man? It's coming together. In any type of weather. If you are like me and like to do your own hair yourself, your own flat iron, your own, like, you know, mostly maintenance of your hair, make sure you're investing in the right products for your hair. I think it's good to get it done at least once a year. To me, at least getting it done once a year, you've done some type of maintenance to it. And you got to get a break. You deserve it anyway, right? You deserve a break from your hair. We all do. I know I'd be tired of my hair. Not when it's the way I want it to be, though. When it's the way I want it to be, I'm like happy. Also, one thing about my hair is that it's different lengths throughout. So that's another reason why I know I definitely need to get to a beauty shop soon, because I definitely need my hair to be like shaped so that as it continues to grow, it's in its best shape. It's in its best form to do well. And then I do well on a daily basis when my hair is doing well, and then everybody's happy. But anyways, I'm rambling now. I'm running my mouth. I'm almost done. As you can see, If you are interested in trimming your own hair, which I thought I was until I tried to do it myself, but if that's something you're interested in, definitely go onto YouTube, what you're on right now, and find how people are trimming their hair, what type of scissors they're using, or what are they called, shears are they using. You can buy you a good little $20-$30 pair of shears at Sally's. You never know the recommendations you can get. But if you don't want somebody else to do it, or if you just can't get to the salon, or whatever the damn reason is, make sure you look up how to do it so that you're not messing up your hair. Okay? Just look it up and get a second or third opinion on these videos. Make sure you find maybe 2 or 3 people that are doing the same technique, or, look like they know what they're doing, because that's important. It's important. Let's see, look. It's so pretty and silky. And it has a good shine to it as well. When I wrap it, it'll be so much better. My ends will act a lot better when it's wrapped too. All right, I'm down to my last couple pieces. And then I'll be heading off of Zoom soon. There we go. Now it's all under the flat iron. Last piece to flat iron. All right. Do y'all want to see me wrap my hair? Leave me a comment if you do, because if not, I'm gonna hop off. But if you want to see me actually wrap my hair, then I can do that. It's not a problem, because I'm gonna wrap it one way or the other. But here's my flat iron. Here are the results. Like I said, my ends are not amazing, but still looks good. Still has so much flow. I can put it into a ponytail. I can do whatever I want. It's still gonna be nice. So that's my hair. But let me see. Did somebody comment if they wanted me to do it? Of course you want to see Beanie Bean. Sheesh. Sheesh. But no, I'll do it. It's not a problem. I definitely don't mind showing how I wrap my hair. I'm so happy it grew back though. Like, once that lady burned my shit out and dyed my hair out of my head, literally, I had to, my hair was jacked up, y'all. Like, when I tell you it was uneven, up, it was short, up here. It was so bad, y'all. It was so bad. It was the grace of God. It was really the grace of God that I didn't go there. I guess that's just my spiritual walk is I'm getting better at it. That's for damn sure. I'm getting better. Slow to anger. Isn't that what the Bible say? Be slow to anger. So anyway, this is what I do. Here's my hair. I usually put oil on it, but I don't think I need to, so I'm not going to. But the first thing that I do, make sure you have one of these brushes. I call it a white girl brush. Sorry, that's really not the term for this brush, but that's what I've always called it literally my whole life, because growing up, this is the only brush that they use. So anyways, I have a white girl brush. I have my little wrap scarf. This is old. Don't do that. This is a vintage scarf. This is a vintage wrap right here. And then I have a comb. I don't want to use a little bitty comb because it takes away from the flowiness, unless it's maybe something I'm just trying to just put inside my hair. But for the most part, this is all I use. I don't put anything on it because when you put oil and stuff on your hair to weigh it down, it just stays on your hair while it's wrapped up. And as you can see, there's clearly oil all up in here already. So, oh wow, look at that. I need to wash my little baby. I'm gonna wash you, baby. Don't you worry. I'm just not gonna wash you today. All right, so here I start like this. So what I do is I just take my brush and just brush my hair down all the way around my whole head, just like this. I brush it all the way around. Just like that. I don't try to do this for long. It's hardest when you have your fresh flat iron because your hair is going to be trying to jump out of it. But you'll see what I mean when I say out of it, because that's what's going to happen now. So I'll continue with this brush. I'll continue. So you start, I usually start from the front and just start to wrap all the way around. I just brush it into a circle around my head, like literally. I just brush it, and use my hand to guide my hair all the way back around. Thank you for my thumbs up. I appreciate that. So that's what I do. And of course you see I have pieces that keep getting out. Like I said earlier, they're going to try to jump out, which is fine because this hair is at the top. And once I put the scarf on top, it will cover all that up and just mesh it down. So I have little pieces like that that'll try to come out. You can pretty much use your hand to hold the main areas. I really don't need this comb because I would have been putting my little scarf on there on top of that by now. But I'm just showing you that you can do that. You do have options. And this is what I'm doing. Now, when I was younger, like much younger, I would see people like wrap their hair in the morning time. Like wrap it when they get up and then do their thing, brush your teeth and all of that, get ready, get dressed, and then unwrap it. And I just kind of felt like your hair ain't been wrapped long enough for it to be, you know, to be effective. But some people do it that way. I think it's kind of pointless. If I'm not going to wrap my hair for like hours, then there's no reason for me to wrap it at all because it's not going to do anything. So now I'm just going to tie it on. Like that, and I just bring it around. I always make sure this part is covered because if this isn't pulled down, that's what's going to slide my whole wrap scarf off my head at night. So I just cross over. I have a big head, so this may take a while. My forehead is huge. But no, I pull one side all the way over, and then I take this other side and make sure it's flat. If you haven't noticed, I'm trying to make it flat. Okay, I'm streaming, so this may take I'm struggling in streaming, but sorry. So I take this, make it flat across there, and then in the back, I just simply tie it into a bow. Boom, pop, bow. Come back to the front, and then I fix the front. So what I do, I know I only got one earring on. I can't find the other one, but I don't want to take this one off, and then I'll lose it as well. But anyways. So I just put that part behind my hair. Remember that very bottom part I told you about? This right here has to be pulled down the furthest. And then you can see the other flat parts that I covered over it. And one thing I do is I make sure this is like as straight as possible because these lines will be on your forehead in the morning. Like I know when I would go to school and work, I would hate having those freaking wrap scarf lines on my head. So what I would do is I would make them as flat as possible so that I don't have those lines in my hair or my head. Of course, you can't help that, but you know, the creases and stuff do make a difference. So like I'm literally done. That's it. I'm done. Thank you guys for joining me on this stream. Leave me a comment if you really liked it. Give me another thumbs up if it allows you. But if you have any other suggestions of things you want me to do with my straight natural hair, please leave a comment and let me know, and I will do it. It's that easy. But I'm looking really, what's the word I want to use? Elfish, like my ears. So thank you guys for watching and joining my live stream. I will be doing more of these. This was fun. But anyways, see you guys later. Have a blessed day.